In today's video, I am going to teach you how to identify critical tasks in Excel. If you are managing a project and want to quickly spot what needs attention, Excel can help you flag the most important items automatically. We are going to use a simple formula and then turn it into a visual highlight using conditional formatting. As you follow along, make sure you are working in the same worksheet where your project data is already set up. First, click cell D2 next to your project data. This is where Excel will place the result of your logic check for the first row of tasks. Take a moment to look at your sheet and confirm that column D is empty or ready to display status text. Column C should contain the numeric values you want to evaluate, such as days remaining, remaining effort, or any measure where 0 or below indicates urgency. When you locate D2, click it once so the cell becomes active. Next, type the formula exactly as follows. If C2 = 0, critical, on track, and press Enter. This formula checks the value in C2. If the value is less than or equal to 0, Excel will display the word critical in D2. Otherwise, it will display on track, meaning the task does not meet the critical condition. After you press Enter, you should see a clear text result appear in cell D2. This step matters because it turns your data into a simple status label that is easy to read at a glance. Now that D2 shows the correct status, the next step is to apply the same logic to every task on your list. To do that, drag the fill handle of cell D2 down to the bottom of your list. The fill handle is the small square at the bottom right corner of the active cell. Hover near that corner until you see the pointer change to a fill icon. Then click and drag downward. As you drag, Excel will copy the formula down the column, automatically adjusting the row references from C2 to C3, C4, and so on. Keep dragging until you reach the last row that contains your project data. As you complete the fill, double-check that the statuses align with your expectations. Rows where the numeric value is 0 or less should show critical. Rows with values greater than 0 should show on track. This is a useful validation because it confirms both the formula logic and the correct alignment of your columns. Once you are satisfied that the text results are correct across the list, you can move on to highlighting. Next, click the Home tab and click Conditional Formatting. Conditional formatting helps you make the important items stand out visually, even if someone only skims the sheet. After you click Conditional Formatting, look for the menu options that appear. Excel will typically offer several choices for rule types. You are going to create a text-based rule so that any cell containing the word critical gets highlighted. Now hover over Highlight Cells Rules. Then click Text that contains. You should see a rule dialog box appear. In the dialog, there will be a field where you can specify what text Excel should look for. Type critical into that text field. This tells Excel to search within the cells you applied the rule to, and if it finds that exact text, it will apply a formatting style. After you enter critical, click OK. Excel will then apply the highlight style to any cell in your selected range that contains the text critical. At this point, your spreadsheet becomes much easier to interpret. Instead of reading every value, you can immediately see which tasks require urgent attention based on the status label and the visual emphasis from conditional formatting. If your highlight color is not what you prefer, you could adjust it later. But for now, your main goal is to ensure the rule is working. That is all there is to it. That covers everything you need to know.